In this video, I'm going to reveal how these magazines can help you find and select a niche fast, so be sure to watch this entire video to learn how to get started quickly. For the best tips and tricks to learn affiliate marketing and internet entrepreneurship, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so that you're notified when I upload a brand new video. Also, click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start for my #1 recommended way to start a full-time income online. Hello, I'm Alston with alstongodbolt.com. I'm an affiliate marketer and internet entrepreneur who has helped thousands of people across multiple platforms make passive income, and today I want to help you. All right, so recently I uploaded a video over to TikTok showing you how you can make tons of money just by the magazine aisle in your local grocery store. It's really easy because every single magazine is really designed to be a niche. For example, let's take a look at this Better Garage Storage magazine cover. This is from Family Handyman magazine, but if you look on the front page, this one's all about Better Garage Storage. And so Better Garage Storage is a niche in and of itself. If you look, these are all different sub niches. You can create content about lighting. You can create content about batteries and charging centers. But more importantly, when you flip through this magazine, all of these are different topics that you could create content about. Maybe they're talking about new products. Maybe they're talking about, if you look at this, there's stuff about different accessories for your lawnmower. These are all different niches that you could essentially get into and create. This one's about a watch down here. These are all different niches that you could potentially create content. If we're looking at maybe the do-it-yourself niche, there's tons of things. And if you look here, 28 ideas under $20, that sounds like a pretty good blog post. And you could create an entire blog out of this. So if you have no idea what you want to create content and you don't know your niche, head on over to your magazine aisle in your local grocery store, and you'll see there are hundreds, if not thousands, of different opportunities that you could create content on. Again, you can do product reviews. If you look at this, they have different products, the best products for do-it-yourselfers. What you can then do, for example, there is the M18 Fuel Gen 2 18-volt, 18-gauge lithium-ion, brushless, cordless brad nailer. You could look that up over on a site like Ahrefs and see if people are searching and looking for that content. You could create a great review video. You could make a gifts for dad type of a blog post. There's a lot of opportunity just in these magazines. So that's the first way. The next way that you can actually find a niche is simply going over to Amazon. And then within Amazon, there are two different ways to essentially find a niche. One, you can actually look at your recent purchases. So go up to your recent orders, and it doesn't have to be Amazon, whatever you use to purchase products. Frequently go up to orders, and then obviously you want to log in. And then once you log in, you can see there are tons of things that you have purchased recently that can help you find a niche. For example, this toothpaste dispenser. We bought this for our kids. That could be a niche, bathroom stuff for kids, or, bathroom accessories. Our kid is both of our kids were about to lose their tooth. So I didn't even know there was a tooth fairy pillow. That's a niche. That's a topic that you can create content on. And it just goes on and on and on. So one way that you can use Amazon is to look at your recent purchases and then reverse engineer. So what you'd want to do is, for example, this toothpaste dispenser, that's the product that you want to promote. And then you want to work backwards to figure out who is creating or what type of content to create. And to work backwards, you can simply go up to this product here. We can copy this right here. I'm just going to copy this whole thing. Copy. I'm going to open up a new browser. I'm going to paste that in, hit the space bar, and then maybe type in review to see if people are creating content that is not Amazon. Amazon's going to be on the first couple results here. Spy.com, that could be a good way to reverse engineer. Depending on what spy.com is. If we keep scrolling here, we're looking for actual blogs. My-best.net is probably a blog that we can open up and we can take a look. Now, this looks like a blog where they're promoting Amazon products. What we can then do is simply go over to their domain name here, copy this, jump over to Ahrefs. Now, Ahrefs is a paid tool. You don't have to use it, but it can help you reverse engineer faster. As you can see, they have a pretty good website set up, and we're going to click on those organic keywords to figure out exactly what type of content that they're creating. So now we have a product that we potentially could promote, and now we just work backwards to figure out what how to create the content. And what we can do is, since we're a brand new site, we can change the keyword difficulty to 5 or less. Now, keyword difficulty is a sliding scale from 0 to 100. The higher the number, so 100, the more difficult it can be to rank as a brand new website or blog. So we change the keyword difficulty to 5 or less, so it should be relatively easy as long as you create quality content. But you can see there are tons of different niches that we could potentially create. So Japan hair dye, we could then copy this, and then we could go over to Keywords Explorer, and we could potentially promote this now that we have 1 or 2 ideas. So we see that's easy. We can go down to matching terms to see if there is a ton of content out there. Great, 105 keywords. Now, obviously, you want to go through and do your research and make sure people are actually searching for this information. I just grabbed Japan hair dye. What we could do is just change this to hair dye, delete that. And then you're going to see there are tons of keywords for this, 225,000 in fact, and you could make content, and it really only took however long this video is to this point. So that's one way, is simply to reverse engineer through Amazon. We could go back to Amazon and we can go to all. Again, we can find tons of products right in Amazon if you're using Amazon Associates, and we can just go through and we can click on, let's click on electronics, and then we can go to wearable technology. And then within wearable technology, we can decide these are all different sub niches. Let's talk about wearable glasses or body cameras or something. And then we can go to, let's click on these Echo frames. We'll copy this once again, and we could either copy this and put this right into Ahrefs, or we can paste this in. We can do Echo frames review, as you can see. And again, we're looking for non-Amazon reviews. The Verge is probably going to be pretty competitive. If we keep scrolling down, Wired.com, competitive. These are all going to be really major players in the tech space. Tom's Guide, pretty competitive. So we just want to keep scrolling through AndroidCentral.com. Let's open that up and see where, what type of content they create. This looks like it might be not necessarily a normal blog, but this might be less competitive. And so again, what we can do is we can copy this, go back over to our keyword tool, hit Site Explorer. And again, this all just happened quickly because we've reversed engineered. We found a product that we want to promote, or at least a niche that we want to promote. And then we can work backwards, and you want to see how competitive this is. Now, they have a pretty strong domain authority. I probably wouldn't mess with these guys unless we can make better content. So if we go back over here one more time, let's see, we can go to organic keywords. 4 million is a lot of keywords. Again, we can change this by keyword difficulty once again. We'll click 5 there, hit enter, and these should be less competitive. Now, what you'll want to do, and this is a good opportunity, is we can copy this. We'll copy this. We'll paste it right back over into Google to see what people are searching for, what people are saying. Another option that you can do is you can just click right in here, and you can get search results. It says that it should be easy to rank for. You can take a look down here and see if how competitive it can be. Another thing you can do is you can do the eye test. Take a look and see you're going to be competing against Amazon, Android Central. This is the site we were just at. If we scroll down here, a lot of e-commerce places, OtterBox, Samsung, and so on. Some of these you could potentially rank for, like phonearea.com. This might be a smaller site that could give us a better opportunity. It looks like they've got a lot of content as well. But another way is simply with Amazon. The next opportunity is a thing called income reports. Yes, there are people on the internet that are reporting how much the money they're making from their blog every single day. And I actually got this tip from a guy by the name of Affiliate Marketing Dude. Check out his channel. And what people do is they write down exactly how much money they make, and you can use this to find ideas and opportunities. For example, this one right here, Easy Baby Life. This is probably going to be in the baby niche. Obviously, parenting, frugal living, food. What we can do is we can, again, we're just going to click on this, and what we can do is we are going to copy this once again, copy this. We're going to go back over to Ahrefs. Now, again, you don't have to use Ahrefs, but it's going to make the process a little bit easier, a little bit faster. We just paste that in. Let me clean this up just a little bit, and we're going to click on search. This is going to tell us a lot about the website and the keyword. So they're making a pretty good amount of money, and this is monthly. This is per month. We're going to click on the organic keywords once again. Their Ahrefs rank is really good. And then we can go to keywords. We can change this to 5 once again. Now, if you're a brand new site, the lower the better. And what we're going to do, it looks like we've got that. And what to do instead of watching TV. This could be a good opportunity. If we click on this, this is going to show us the websites that are ranking in the top 10. But you can see there's, again, we reversed engineered. We found out what other people are doing. Tons of people, if we go over to the site again, you can see tons of people are making a lot of money in the not make money online niche. And so you can do it too. I've lost where that was. Here we go. So again, you can see this. Food, lifestyle, veganism, travel. Veganism is really good because it's niche down. It's not just a general, hey, I want to talk about health or wealth or relationships. I'm talking about veganism. Again, Amazon shop by email, eBay sales, DIY interior. Again, this handyman magazine plays right into that. And I'm sure if we looked at that site, you could see knitting. Person knitting is making almost 10 grand a month. Yeah, almost 10 grand a month in knitting. This person in flooring is making 2 grand a month. And these are old, I believe. This is from a few years ago, I believe. So they're probably making a lot more now. Lifestyle, survival is a big one. As you can see, $1 million per month. Wow. In the survival niche. And you can do this too. Midlife lifestyle, that's a niche. And there's just so many different opportunities that you can find a niche. It's really down to personal preference, and you have to consider something that A, you're willing to outsource and know enough about to say if it's good outsource or bad outsource. B, something that you feel like writing about. One of my third blog that I've ever created is probably my most successful blog because it's in a niche that nobody was creating content on. But I absolutely hated writing it. I only wrote 10 blog posts, and it made a lot of money for me, relatively speaking, because it was in a niche that nobody was talking about and nobody was really focusing on. And so after 10 blog posts, I stopped, I left it alone, and I came back a few weeks or months later, and it was getting a lot of traffic. Now, I actually don't know what it's doing now. I see that it still makes sales every single day, which is interesting, but it has to be something that you're interested in or something that you can outsource that isn't going to be too confusing. If you're going to outsource, most likely you're going to outsource to a different country. You want to make sure that it's broad enough where they can do some research and figure it out, or it's global where people aren't going to have a problem trying to create quality content. For example, if you look at all of these are pretty much global, and it wouldn't be too difficult for someone in a different country to figure out how to use a SketchUp. I don't even know what that is. That makes 3 grand a month. We can take a look at that, but I don't know if someone over in a different country is going to be able to figure that out. But again, that's another way that you can find a niche. Another good way is to use a website called Google Trends. Google Trends is going to tell you what's trending now and what's trending in the past. You should always use Google Trends in conjunction with some of these other methods because it's going to tell you if people are still interested in the topic. For example, what you see on the screen is a Google Trends for Corona. Over the past year and a half, obviously people have been spending a lot of time looking it up and trying to figure it out. But you have to ask yourself, in about a year and a half, are people even going to be talking about Corona? Probably not. But there are a number of ways that you can use Google Trends to find a niche, select it, and make some money. One thing that you can do is you can type in random terms. You can type in tennis or table tennis, and that's going to give you some trends over time. Another thing that you can do is you can go up to Google Trends and you can take a look at trending searches. And this is going to tell you what's trending right now, and you can reverse engineer. For example, we know that Andy Murray is all about tennis. I don't know what Noah Cyrus does. Noah Cyrus and Demi Lovato playing detectives. So movies and TV, sports, soccer, you can reverse engineer these and find different avenues to make money. You can also look at real-time searches. And again, it looks like there was unfortunately a car accident and Independence Day. These are all different opportunities that you can make money. You can also use other websites like Etsy and eBay, because people are going to constantly be posting new and trending things, and you can just kind of reverse engineer and figure out if it's important. If we go to back up to the hamburger menu, we can do a year in search. We can also click on explore. When you click on explore, this is going to actually help you niche down just a little bit. What we can do is we can look at what's trending, but then we can also go by different niches or categories. So we could look at beauty and fitness. And then within beauty and fitness, we can look at beauty pageants or body art, or we can go cosmetic procedures and we can niche down from there. Well, let's scroll down and look at fitness. We're going to look at fitness and we can do bodybuilding. And this is going to give us trending topics for bodybuilding. So if we scroll down Pure Health Result, we can copy and paste that and see if there's an affiliate program or if people are creating content. In fact, let's click on Pure Health Result. And what we can do is we can copy this and we can put this right over in Ahrefs to give us an idea of what is popular. So we're just going to paste this right in here. And let's see, it looks like nobody's really talking about it, but we can do Pure Health and see if people are creating content. It says it's easy. What we can do is we can go down to matching terms and see if people are creating content within this niche. As you can see, there are 2,000 keywords. Now, obviously, you'd want to go through each one of these and see if if it's going to be appealing, if it's going to be long-term. This could be a good opportunity. There are 2,000 words. There's 12,000 searches per month in this niche. And it looks like the top search isn't really that competitive. But what you want to make sure that you do is you want to make sure that you do your research and make sure that you can create content. If we, let's click on this one. Oh, let's click on this one to see what it is. But you can get an idea of a potential opportunity using Google Trends. Google Trends is really, really powerful if you spend the time to search through it. We can do a year in search, as I mentioned. If we look, we can see what was popular over the past year, but then what you want to do is you want to put that into the Explorer to make sure people are still searching it. Again, with Corona, election results, those probably aren't going to be too popular in about 6 months to a year. Election results, unfortunately, Kobe Bryant's passing, all of these things were popular last year, but you have to figure out if it's going to be still relevant and popular. I'm laughing at the lyrics here section because that's kind of funny. But Google Trends provides a lot of opportunity. I recommend that you always cross-reference whatever niche you pick. For example, if we were doing garage storage, which is an actual niche, because it's a sub-niche of storage and organization. If you're doing garage storage, put that right into your Explore topics and see if that's an opportunity. Another thing you can do is you can look at your recent search history. You've been asking a lot of questions. You've been trying to figure things out. You can turn that into a niche where you create content. You've discovered something. You've learned a ton about something. You can turn that into your next blog. If we scroll down here, I don't know if I have anything recent that I've been searching for, but as you can see, Google keeps a record of everything, fortunately or unfortunately, and you can use this as an opportunity to make some money. How to start a wedding blog and monetize it. That could be an opportunity, a wedding blog to create and make money. Let's see, if we keep scrolling down, let's see if we can find something real quick. All right, I'm not seeing anything other than my own websites and a few questions that I was doing a keyword research, but you can use this as an opportunity. Like if you were searching best gifts for 5-year-olds, that's an opportunity. How to start a Christian blog, that's another opportunity as well. Blogging in different niches could be a great one. But again, when it comes to picking a niche, you want to make sure that it's something that you either care enough about to create content consistently, or you can hire that out and you can manage it enough to know that if the content is good or not, so that you can have a successful blog. So that's the first step. I just showed you a number of different ways to find a niche relatively easy and fast. So make sure that you watch this video to figure out which one works best for you. Now that you know how to select a niche for blogging, click the first link in the description for my #1 recommended way to start a full-time income online. When you click that first link, you'll be taken to a free training where you'll learn how to get started step by step. Click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start. Watch these videos next to learn more tips and tricks to make money online. Also check out my website, alstongodbolt.com, for even more tips, tricks, and tactics to make money online. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with 5 of your friends.